Okay, guys, we're gonna try to do a plot plan, but it's gonna take us a little bit more than those 60 seconds on the short, right? Because we're using CAD, and this time we're gonna do it a little bit different, right? So let's start it with going to the side plan, right? There's no major problem; it's the same environment, but for this one, we're gonna get from the File Explorer. Okay, I was able to pull here a on my desktop. There's bearings and distances, right, on a notepad that is going to look like this, right? Because I'm going to I extract that information from CAD so I can do the plot plan in REVIT a different way, right? So I'm going to use this information that is here, and I'm going to go to the massing and site. I'm going to go to do the property line, and I'm going to create it by entering distances and bearings, right? This one. So it's going to bring you this dialog box where the first thing that we need to put is the distance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste the information from point number 1 and paste it here. There we go. Now let's do the bearing. So it's northwest here. So we need to just switch it to west and then get the information, right? So if we place the bearing information the way it is here, this way, right, and I go here to OK, I'm going to get a warning, right? The formula is not right. So I'm going to close this, and here on the notepad, to put the degree symbol, we need to put Alt plus 0176, right? So here I'm going to have to erase that D, right? There we go, and put Alt 0176 so I can get the right the degree there, right? So I'm going to put here OK because it's going to draw me a line, and I'm going to place it, right? And then it's going to tell me this warning, right, as well. Property line do not form a closed loop, right? Area will not be computed. Okay, so great. So let's go and edit the table so we can add more information. So I'm going to add, right, row number 2, and I'm going to extract the information, right? So first of all is the distance, okay? Control C, Control V, distance. Let's analyze the bearing. This one is a northeast, so I don't have to change anything. It's northeast on the second row, and I need to get the information. So here I change the information on this one. So I'm going to insert it, and we can make this one a little bit going a little bit quicker, right? And I'm going to put here OK, and I'm going to see my second line, and then I'm going to edit my table, and I'm going to get information from line number 3. Then I'm going to insert a number 3, and let me get the information from number 3 is a distance of 145 and 6 inches. So let's place that information there. And my bearing, right, the bearing is northwest, right? So I'm going to change the west, but I'm going to copy this information first. Northwest. Okay, there we go. And a north. Oh, I got a D on this one. I never eliminate the D. There we go. And this one is a northwest. And I'm going to put here OK. And you're going to notice that the line went on the opposite direction. So how to fix it? Let's go to Edit Table, right, and change to the opposite direction. So this one completely to be opposite. So opposite to north is the south, opposite to west is the east, and I'm gonna hit OK, and then we got the line turning properly. Okay, now here is the beauty here. Okay, we're gonna go to Edit Table, and we're going to use this magic button, add line to close, add line to close. So it's going to calculate me, right, the line and the proper bearing and distance, and I can say okay, right? But if this one is an arch, right? An arc for a street cul-de-sac or something. So we need to make a few changes. So let's select the property. Let's go to edit table, right? And this one, we're gonna change here, right? Instead to be a line, to be an arc, right? And we're gonna use a radius, right? We're gonna use a radius. And guess what? I was able to extract the radius, right? The radius. So I'm gonna grab that information, right? Control C, and put the radius information, right? And put here OK. And you're gonna notice that little bump information there. Okay. So now let's go and do what I put on the short, right? Let's go to annotation. Let's tag by category, and we can get our bearings and distances. And number one, I'm gonna go under my properties and uncheck disable the leader and get here bearing distance, bearing distance, bearing distance. And here is gonna put me a bearing distance, but we're gonna do a little change, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this tag, and I'm gonna go to edit type, right? Because we're gonna work with this one a little bit, and squeeze this box. Okay, this one can get you guys a lot of problems. And I'm gonna duplicate, and I'm gonna put here, right? I'm gonna put here arc line, right? Okay, and I'm gonna load, right? I'm gonna load. And because I have all the content already loaded, I'm going to go to annotations. I'm going to go to civil, and I will show you the other way around. Civil, okay, property line tag radius, the one with the radius. This is the one that I want, radius and distance. And I'm going to put here, okay, open, right? So I'm going to hit okay, right? And it changed to radius and length. Okay, you can put that information here if you want. Got it? And then we can add the one for the area of the lot. Got it? So we're gonna follow me, bear with me. Or let's go to insert the other way around. Let's go to load family. Let's get annotations. Let's get civil. And let's get the property line in acres, property line in square feet if you want. Okay, both. So let's load both. There we go. Got it? Okay. So now let's go to our annotation tab. Let's go to tag all, right? And it's going to pop up this. Okay, let me show you here again. Tag all, and you're going to see this. And we're going to go here for property line. Okay, we're going to look for property line. You see? Property line tags, right? So right now the tag is for property tag in square footage. So I'm gonna apply it, right? And it's gonna show me that. You see the area on the square feet, right? But I can also do this one under acres, okay? And apply it. So I'm gonna change this thing to acres, right? Let me try again with this one. Okay, tag all. Okay, go down for property line tags, this one, and switch this one for acres and apply it, and okay. And let me tag this one again. Okay, oops, let me do this one, okay, and switch it for acres. Sorry, switch it for acres. The question mark, okay, is area, right? Area acres, okay, or this one, and switch it back for square footage. It depends on your property management system, right? So you got a nice uh, uh, plot plan done in Revit 100%, putting all the information that I extracted from a CAD file, right? And then adding those tags. The tag for the bearing and distance is already loaded. The one for the area is the one that is not loaded, right? On square footage or acres, right? Remember, select the tag after inserting the tag. and switch it back to acres. Okay, there we go. Nice lot. Okay, good luck on your future projects with land development under Revit, right? So you can stay away from AutoCAD. So here I only use the AutoCAD to extract the information, or I can get those from a deed or some other legal document, and I can start getting all this input, right? And don't forget about adding the degree symbol by adding Alt, right, 0176. You're gonna get that nice degree, right, degree symbol there. Okay, thank you, Rincon Beam Consulting. Like and subscribe.